going on, YouTube world? It's Bobby from East Coast CJ. For those of you that have followed me in the past, I told you that, or to start getting excited about some videos and that are going to be coming up in the future about this project that I've been working on recently with my buddy Ed from Killer Be Killed.
Right there, yeah.
Recording. We've been basically working on this new project for the last couple of weeks, and it's finally in the final stages. Soon we're going to be starting some new seedlings. A lot of the stuff that I have from my old greenhouse, we've pretty much moved to here. What have you noticed behind me? Basically, we're going to be going in stages from our propagation table. We don't have any of the lights in just yet, but just imagine we have these lights that are here behind us. They're basically going to be going in pretty much in between each of these layers here. We're going to be hanging those lights from chains on this tier. It's going to be basically for our seedlings. We're probably going to have about 150 to 175 seedlings that we're going to start. And we have our propagation table right here that is going to have about 112, or it has about 112 sites. All we're going to be doing is we have these Root Riot cubes, and we're just going to be dropping them down in there. I got this idea from a guy from Vertical Earth Gardens, and I just ran with it, or Ed and I ran with it. We have two 395-gallon pumps that are going to be going to 2 sets of these 2-inch PVC, and it just recirculates right back down into the res. It's all hooked up with 1-inch. We have these 1-inch uniseals that go into the bottom so that we can control the level of the water, which is pretty important. I found it was a pretty big issue with my old grow, especially in these 4-inch PVC pipes, because the net pots don't sit down as far as you'd want to, and controlling the water level was a bit of an issue. But as you can see, this is going to be our main system right here. We're going to be going from the propagation tray down to the first tier, which each have around 108 sites total. Basically, we're going to have the lights. They're going to be flush mounted to the top, or the bottom of these 2x4s that stretch the whole way. To start out, we have 4 totes that together hold about 100 gallons of water. They're all connected with 2-inch PVC, 2-inch uniseals as well. We have a Tetra 1,000 gallon per hour pump in each res here that has a feeder line that runs up through the top, and it top feeds 3 4-inch PVCs. Each pump runs to 3, and what it's basically going to be doing is filling these up to the point where we have our 2-inch PVC that comes into the bottom down here, and we control the water level just by pushing, the same way with the propagation table. We can either just push the PVC up or lower it to control the water level, and it's going to be going from the top down to here, on down to the other end, and then back, basically just recirculating back and forth. And the way we set it up is so that it's going to be easily broken down. We can just lift these out of here just like that. We didn't necessarily need to connect these permanently. It's going to be great for cleaning purposes. If we ever decide we want to clean everything, and we can just break it all down very easily and just move it out that way. But like I said, we're going to be going from the propagation table down to the first tier, to the second, to the third, to the fourth, until we have our finished product. We're going to be doing all lettuce, a couple different varieties. We haven't quite figured out which varieties we're going to be doing yet, but there's going to be, there's going to be 4 hoods, or 4 compact fluorescent hoods, and I showed you those lights before. They're each can hold 4 bulbs apiece, so that'll be about 16 bulbs for each tier, and it should provide enough lighting for everything that's in here. And hopefully by the end or in the next 4 or 5 weeks, we're gonna have a finished product. So just stay tuned, everyone, and get ready for some new updates here coming up very soon.
Guys, look.